What is going on, guys? Welcome back. Twitchy here with some Awaken Chaos action. Today we are going to be just going over, I'm going to be sharing you guys my RTA tournament matches. Basically, I recorded all of mine along with some of my teammates going throughout this tournament. All of the important matches are in this video, so you definitely don't want to miss it. They just sent out the rewards this morning for anybody that did participate. So if you guys are interested in getting some extra goodies and having a good time, definitely keep an eye out for the next tournament. And yeah, I hope you guys do enjoy. If you do enjoy, please thumbs up. Please subscribe if you want to see my future videos. And let's get into this. Alright guys, welcome. We've got our next matchup against the Team Galaxy for our RTA team tournament. I will be facing the almighty Let, so it's definitely going to be a tough one. We've got a best of 3. And yeah, I hope we don't get pooped on too hard today. I'm going to send an invite for him, see what we do, see what we start off with. I think my first pick is we might have to steal the mint on his. Actually, never mind. He gets first pick, so we'll see what is he trying to snipe from us. What is he going to grab? We kind of have different play styles, so we really don't have a lot of units that overline outside of our LTs. So he does steal a Tara. Okay. That may be fine. I think that may be fine, actually. Let me see what we... Do I want to go Dark Ophelia here? Okay, so I'm going to steal his Light Yolanda because I know he has one. And then I'm thinking we go Royce, to be honest. Well, actually, let's not open up with Royce because he could be a wasted pick. Let's just open up with a Halia because let's just continue putting that pressure up there. See how he's going to respond. Does he go Ralph? If he does go Ralph, okay, he does go Jerome, does go Aurea. That does leave me with going with Ralph. And I will be picking our boy Rick for sure, wherever he may be. We need a cleanse for the Aurea. We need someone faster than the Jerome. And then we need someone to ignore defense to kind of counter this Atara. So far, our team's looking okay. We don't have a crazy amount of sustain here. Hold on. Actually, he's going Dark Nick for some reason. Dark Nick for some reason. Interesting. Did he lock it in? He did lock it in. So all I have to really do is someone that doesn't do AoE, because Dark Nick is a counter cleave that can also cleave you. Let's see what he goes with. Alright. It is feeling like it may be. Who is this man gonna be? It's gotta be. Let's go with Tashir. I think his ban is either gonna be my DPS, Rick, or... Yeah, Rick or Light Yolanda. It was Light Yolanda. I think, honestly, I don't know. We might not be okay against this this Dark Nick, but let's see. So we get the Royce cleanse. He gets the bonus turn. Everybody's faster too. I think we just go ahead and basic on Dark Nick. We're gonna skill 2 into Rick. Can we snipe his Atara? We do snipe the Atara. Oh my gosh, okay. Can we snipe the Jocasta? Not quite. Not quite. That's okay though. Bum, bum, bum. I don't want to do any crazy damage. Against his... Actually, hold on. We can go ahead and just basic into his Aurea to get the taunt on her, just so she can't get her abilities off. It doesn't really matter a crazy amount. I think we've won this. I think Tashir might be good enough for us, hopefully. Let's just go ahead and kill this Jocasta. Dark Knight's gonna be left alone. Luckily that doesn't strip all of her buffs. Can we freeze here? Use for, oh my god, huge. Huge freeze. Try to decide whether or not we can skill 2 into to sheer. Do we freeze? Oh my gosh. I think we just win. No matter what. There's no way he wins at all. Alright, GG let. Here we go. Going into round 2. That was a good match. I mean, we really don't have units that we both pick outside of our LDs. He's more of a turn 2 player. I'm more of a turn 1 player myself. See how this goes going into round 2. Who he's gonna snipe. I don't feel like the Atara first pick on his side was the best. I'm not sure if he has Ralph though, so maybe, I don't know, he might be stuck in this draft. Atara, Jerome. He might even steal his Light Yolanda because that was huge on our side. Let's see how he answers us. We're gonna just fear our old draft because, I mean, it worked well on our side. I know he does have a Zoltan. And this could even open me into drafting Cordelia. So let's see how it goes. I don't want to draft a Badmar here. There's no AoE on his side. My last pick is either going to be Tashir or a Cordelia, I think. So he does go with Zoltan. Okay, A4 Zoltan. Actually insane. Actually fog. If he doesn't go Jocasta, I think I could just cleave him though. So let us see where his game plan is going to be. He still locks in the Aurea, so I'm thinking he might even be banning Royce. Do I want to Yeah, let's lock in the Garanol. I have a feeling that he's going to be banning Royce because there's no way he goes Oria into my same draft that Royce kind of destroyed him in. Although he does. Okay, alright. Let's see. He bans out our... Did he ban out Halia or Garanol? Oh, he banned out our Garanol. Okay. All we have to do here, if I'm not mistaken, is... What we have to do here is kill Jerome, yeah? And then kill Zoltan. And then this is GG. Alright, 2-0. Let's go. We won this somehow. I mean, turn 1 into turn 2, you definitely start out with that advantage, yeah? You're applying the pressure. You can kind of do a lot of craziness with Halia, with especially these single target damage dealers that are ignoring defense that are hard countering the current meta that we have. So yeah, I don't think there's any way that he wins here. All right, let's throw this on auto for the disrespect. 2-0 the almighty let. So guys, this is our second match in the losers bracket because our second opponent actually, well, this is technically our third team that we're going against because our second team forfeited. Unfortunately, this tournament goes a little bit longer than expected, but we actually just won against the Team Galaxy. That means we will be going against we will be going into the semifinals. Alrighty guys, so we've got the matchup with Ice Medical and Sesawa. This is our fourth team in the losers bracket, our semifinal match basically. We're going against What's Up, Caddy Crew, and Ice Medical. So super strong opponents. While myself, we've got Puzzle, aka Totoy, Sesawa, and myself. So far on Ice Medical's side, he's drafting Cordelia, Rosalie. He does go with Dark Hazel and Mathasia. Okay, Sesawa did pick Alessia, so that's actually really good into Cordelia and Mathasia. Going with Ralph as well, with Royce, so it's not looking like it's going to be a Royce or a Cordelia ban. It's looking like he's definitely going to be... Yeah, he's... Well, actually, I don't know if he's going to be banning Dark Hazel because Thor is actually pretty good into him, as well as Shark Andre. So we've got a really strong draft on the right side, although not a lot of sustain. I know, you know, these bruisers can self-sustain pretty well, so he might not even need that. Ice Medical side, he does go with the Jabez for the final pick. I'm not sure if I like the Jabez. Okay, he actually goes with Hayam. Super interesting because Thor's also really good into Hayam. It's looking like an Alessia ban for Ice Medical. If I was Sesawa, I would be banning... oh, okay, nice, great ban. Hold on, it was a little 50-50, a little RNG with that. So that was great. We got the Cordelia, the Royce. So I'm honestly a little more in favor of Sesawa's draft right now. So does he take down this Mathasia right away? Okay, yeah, definitely. So really nice kill. Great way to start off this match. And now pretty much it's just you know, doing bluff damage. Personally, I would be killing these threats because if you know, on Ice Medical side, if he's not getting any kills, the revive cooldown won't be reduced. He won't be having that ult up consistently. I'd be taking down... Okay, I'd be taking down him, definitely, right now. Well, actually okay, never mind. So he goes for the stun. I guess he's not even trying to worry about the ult at all. Might have been a misplay a little bit. I don't know. I feel like I would have gone for a threat kill, but let's see how that continues. Because he's big damage on... He's taking a lot of damage from that Ham now. He's going to be taking a lot of damage from that Rosalie as well. And like I said, there's just not a lot of sustain or revive on Sesawa's side. Thor can heal himself back up with his counterattacks, and Shark Andre can also heal himself up. But Ralph, as soon as he gets knocked out of this fight, there's going to be even less mitigation, and it's going to be even more favorable on ice medicals. So far he is going to be just doing fluff damage on Thor. As I said, counterattacks do heal him back up. Let's see, does he go for the stun? Okay, that stun is so huge. The fact that Dark Andre, I always forget this. The fact that Dark Andre's stun is irresistible is actually insane. I almost always forget that because that's on his basic too. He can consistently crowd control that Dark Hazel up no matter how much resistance he has, and that basically just takes him out of the match completely, because if he can't get his ult off, if he's getting stunned, if he can't get cleansed, yeah, they're all in a lot of trouble. So GG Sesawa, sorry for doubting you. Sorry for doubting you, bro. First pick does go for Ice Medical. He's grabbing that Cordelia right away. If I were Sesawa, I'd pick Royce to immediately answer that Cordelia pick. He also does grab Alessia. I mean, double counter right away eliminates having to force ban or having to even consider banning Cordelia at all. You can play completely around her. You can either nuke her with the Alessia or just cleanse her and make her completely useless. So let's see what Ice Medical follows up with. He's got a super strong roster as well. So also going with Rosalie. And does he pick... if I were Ice Medical, I'd grab some mitigation on my side. I know Tara, Ralph. I've been a fan of Tashir lately. Let's see what he does. I would even almost consider going with Kelowna because she could help him contest speed as well as being able to cleanse the Royce's basic. I think that's a super sweet epic right now after her buff too. So he does get them Aphasia. I don't know how I'm not sure if I'm a fan of drafting double wood into Alessia unless I plan on banning her. So let's see, we've got two more picks on Sesawa's side. Is he going to go with... yeah, he's definitely going with the Thor. The Thor is good into the Ham. It's good into Rosalie. Being able to ignore buffs completely and being able to sustain yourself back up and do some decent damage at the same time is always great. And then he does grab the Atara, so nice, Sesawa. I feel like you want to grab a mitigator. If you guys are having issues with RTA right now, make sure you're grabbing a mitigator. Make sure you're grabbing a support. Not all 5 DPS. Your team comp kind of has to have a plan, and it's got to come together. It needs some synergy. So Ice Medical does have A1 Odiric. That's absolutely going to be the ban, because if not, he's going to be super fast because he's going to lock onto the Alessia. So what is he going to finish up with? He also has Ashlyn. Okay, so I think we're looking at an Alessia ban on Sesawa's side and an Odiric ban on, yeah, Ice Medical side. Oh, unlucky with the gamble. Unfortunately, Ice Medical did leave in Royce, but Sesawa had no idea, so he banned the Cordelia. So it's a little more favorable on Ice Medical's side right now going into the battle. Let's see. Okay, so starting off the match with an ult, just landing the attack down is super huge because it just means the damage, you're going to take less damage on your team. Odiric does steal, and it looks like he's going to start trying to work down that SSA as fast as possible, but there's just a lot of damage going on the side of Ice Medical. Now I hope Sesawa has enough focus on his Royce, because if he does, he can just 2-turn silencer always and forever, and there's no other cleanse on his side. So let's see. He does go for the Ashlyn. That's a smart play, I'd say, so she can't swap forms and get off the ult and get big burst damage on him. Okay, never mind. See, I am not a Dark Andre gamer, guys. I never really even think about the irresistible stun. He doesn't even have to worry about a ton of focus on his Royce. He can just build 120 and hit any damage dealer pretty much. So it still looks like they're really trying to work down the SSA, and I can totally see why now. I totally understand his mindset. So if I were Sesawa, I mean, he's trying to also work down the other damage dealers. Rosalie's got the invincibility on herself, so we can't really hit her yet, but she's about to be killed for sure. Royce, if I were him, I would just continue basicking. I think silencing the Ashlet is definitely the way here, just so she can't swap forms. Once she does that, then you're about to get nuked down, because he's got a Tara as well. We're experiencing a little lag, but everything's okay. We're back with SSA. He's going to... Ooh! Doesn't get the kill. If he would have really popped off there, but that's totally fine as well. I think the basic on Ashlyn was great because she doesn't get max stacks in the extra turn. I think that was a really well played Sesawa. So unfortunately, we've got a man down on Sesawa's side, but everyone else is looking pretty healthy right now. No, hold on. Did Sesawa misplay? Should he have gone for... should he have gone for the stun on the Mythasia with the Dark Andre basic? I don't know. Let's see. Goes for the kill on everybody else with the Tara's ult. That's the nice thing about Atara, guys, is she's a mitigator as well as a DPS as well as a debuffer, so she can do amazing things. Pretty much everyone's dead now. Rosalie can't really do enough burst damage to kill the SSA, so he would have just continued to sending himself back up, and then Mythasia, her cooldowns increase the more revives you get off, so her ult, she would have been dead by the time her ability would have been down. But guys, so this is our second match, and we actually have just won. We've won against this team. Puzzle unfortunately can't live stream his matches, so we aren't able to share that. But yeah, there you go. If you guys do like this content, make sure to thumbs up, subscribe. See you in the next one. Alrighty guys, we are actually into the finals now. So it is McDonald's lovers versus classy butt stuff. First off, we've got Zep YouTube versus Sesawa. So Zep is starting off with Rosalie. He's grabbing a Tara. Looks like Sesawa is going to first pick the Alessia, and then he's also going to snipe the Thor. Maybe even Ralph. Okay, we do see a Ralph. Nice. So as you guys can see, these guys are picking mitigators on both sides. We've got one mitigator on Zep's, which is a Tara, and one mitigator on Sesawa's, which is Ralph. I feel like mitigation has, crept its way into the RTA meta, so definitely consider building up a mitigator yourself if you are struggling with RTA. It absolutely helps you play turn 2, and playing turn 1 is just totally an RNG fest because it's all up to whether or not you get the speed rolls from Ash, and that's a different topic. Anyways, all right, we've got Jocasta on Zep's side as well. I think Jocasta is fully booked, so that's going to be a 300 speed Jocasta. What is he going to do? We see a Zoltan. Are we going to see a Nero last pick? I like this a lot because Zoltan and Tara synergy. We've got the defense buffs. Zep scales, Zoltan scales with defense. And then we've also got Dark Andre on Sesawa's side. And then we are probably also going to see maybe, I don't know, he usually goes with the Royce. Maybe he goes with Cordelia. I'm surprised we haven't seen a Cordelia yet. Is he going to pick a Cordelia? Nero. Okay, he steals the Nero. That's funny because I think Zep might have been going for that last pick because Nero would have slotted in there extremely well. That 15 speed reduction is you can't forget about it. You have to consider it always, especially if you're trying to race for turn 1. What does he go for? Is he gonna go with the Eliz? I know he has a pretty solid built Eliz. Does he go with Han Wu? Does he go with... What is he going to... Alright, yeah, we do see an Eliz. So on Sesawa's side, I would be banning... I'd be banning Nero or Ralph. Or nah, I would be banning SSA actually. And then on Zep's side, I would be banning Atara. But he does ban the Zoltan. Okay, so let's see how this match... We got mitigation on both sides, so this isn't going to be a a quick cleave by any means. That's okay though. And then also, guys, we do have the RTA Season 7 skin for Clarence. If you haven't seen it, it's the current loading screen. It looks amazing. And then Clarence is usable everywhere, so you'll be seeing it a lot. It's going to be a great skin. So first turn, go to Alessia. He's going to try to snipe Jocasta out of the way. I like it. I like that. Almost kills her, but because of the Atara mitigation, she does survive. He wants to, you know, he doesn't really want to deal with the cleanse, the invincibility, the heals that Jocasta can provide, so I think that was a great target. I'm curious whether or not Alessia kills a Liz. I'm not sure, but Alessia does counterattack into the Jocasta. She does not have invincibility on her, so she might be dying to this Nero. Whether or not he deflects, we're experiencing a little bit of lag, but it's a-okay. He's gonna be, who's he gonna be batting out? Is it Ralph? Does Ralph, if you take him out of the field, does he no longer give the mitigation? It looks like he doesn't. So that's, oh wow, that's interesting. And that's super cool to know. So he's gonna be trying to work his way. I don't know, he went for a Liz, but he hit the deflect, unfortunately. And then also Nero deflects Jocasta too. So RNG is definitely on the side of Zep right now. That or Sesawa just doesn't build for precision. Guys, I recommend at least 120 precision on your damage dealers. If they are wood, water, or fire element. And then, okay, so everyone's dying on the side of Sesawa. Okay. I mean, Ralph is back in battle, so maybe this mitigation can help us do something. Or his taunts, his base, he's got really good crowd control. As long as he can CC these guys up, we might be a-okay. But Rosalie getting off that solid value right now with the against the fire element with that splash damage. Thor is looking really low right now, guys. And I think Sesawa might have conceded. Zep, that was a great draft on your side. I think that was really good. The Liz into the Ralph completely ignored his mitigation. He came back to the field and everybody was dead. Nice match, guys. Nice match. Now we are going into battle number 2. 1 win for Zep so far. Remember, this is best of 3. First pick does go to Zep. Does he grab the Alessia? Does he grab Atara? Does he just go for straight mitigation? I think it's between Alessia and Atara. Okay, he does grab Atara. I think that's a great first pick because I'm not sure if Sesawa has many ignored defense heroes built up. I know Jerome's really strong. I use Rick. I'm a real big fan of Garanol as well. Anybody that ignores defense is going to automatically, I'd start considering using them in my draft right now. So we've got Alessia and Thor as well. We might be seeing the same match, just a different ban. Rosalie on the left side. Do we also see Jocasta here? Jocasta, Zoltan. Liz. He's gonna start. He has to start picking his supports right about now. At least this is where I would. He goes for some utility with the A5 Nero, so now he's done with most of his damage unless he's really gonna go for the last pick Zolted. The next few we might be seeing some support. On Sesawa's side, we get the Ralph pick. We are going to probably get a, what are we gonna get? I mean, he needs, I think he has to ban, the Atara. If I were him, I'd be banning the Atara. None of his DPS so far ignore defense, so I'd really be considering it. And it looks like he's accepting turn 2 right now, so A5 Nero isn't as beneficial as it would be if he was trying to contest turn 1 with like a Halia or some sort of initiator. We also have a Liz on Zep's side. We saw her last battle. She was really good into the Ralph. I don't know. I'd even be considering this a Liz. I would even consider banning this a Liz because right now, if I were Sesawa, I know Zep is going to ult my Ralph. Completely ignoring him as a whole character. However, if I ban Liz, I'm going to be able to have that mitigation. I'm going to be able to keep all my guys alive. They're going to be able to dwindle all of this left side down because there's no sustain on Zep. Yeah, there's no sustain on Zep's side, really. So our last pick, what are we going to be seeing here? I'm not really too sure if he has any more booked up. Oh, he does. I think he does have a booked Ashlyn, actually. So that's a pretty strong pick as well. Although Rosalie does kind of eat Ashlyn for dinner right now. So maybe he'd be banning the Rosalie. I would be banning... I don't know. I think, you know, Zep's not banning either mitigators. He's not banning Hazel. He's not banning Ralph. I would really be considering that a Liz if I were Sesawa. But we get different bans on both sides. We get the Rosalie ban on left and the Ashlyn ban on right. So, and okay, here we go. Here we go. This is what I would have done differently last match. I would have sniped a Liz. And now the game has completely changed. This was a great change up. Amazing change up, because I don't think there's a way for Zep to come back from this. I could be wrong. However, I mean, but I think if his Thor kills the Hori, and if he can survive this Nero's ult, I think Sesawa has this in the bag. We'll see. We get some counterattacks from Dark Hazel as always. He loves doing this. Okay, we get the ult into Nero, which is okay. To be honest, I think if I were Sesawa, I would have even just basicked into Hori, not increasing Nero's defense. Because he just gets that extra defense and that adds even more damage. It makes him even tankier, but does it matter? Does it matter? I think Sesawa's just got a super stacked team right now. D has Ralph. He's got the revives. He's still got the bruisers. I'm thinking this game is on the side of Sesawa. So far we've got 1-1. This next match will determine who will be the winner of the finals. This is exciting. This will be our first actual match that goes to 3. So this is gonna be a good one, guys. We're waiting for someone to send an invite. By the way, guys, I don't know about you, but I cannot wait for Ace to implement RTA rooms. I think that'll be a great thing for content creation, for RTA in general, for testing as well. Yeah, I'm just looking for more RTA quality of life soon. And it looks like first pick does go to Sesawa as well. He's gonna grab that Alessia. I know he is. I know he's gonna be grabbing that Alessia. Oh no, never mind. Hold on. He steps back. He says, "I'll let you take the Alessia. I'm gonna take a Tara. I'm gonna take Ralph as well, because if he gets all that mitigation on his side, I don't know if Zep can break it." But also Zep pulling out his own booked Thor. Holy cow! I totally forgot. Thor versus Thor right now, guys, ladies and gentlemen. He's not. A lot of people don't have the resources to invest in him, but Thor over time has gotten buff after buff, and he is an amazing hero now. We see the Ashlyn on Sesawa's side. Are we gonna see what are we gonna see? I mean, maybe Rosalie. Do you have Rosalie booked? Because I would also consider doing a Rosalie. Garanol, I'm not sure. I think he just finished booking his Garanol, so if he can maybe follow it up with a Halia and a Nero, or a Halia and a Dark Hazel, I think that's a great pick. I think that's a really good pick. How is Zep gonna answer that? What is he gonna do? It looks like, I mean, Sesawa hasn't grabbed his initiators yet, so you could counterpick those. You could pick A5 Nero. You could pick, I mean, Kasim's a great pick into Garanol, because I think, you know, if you get A5, he starts with that dodge. He'll be able to completely ignore her ults. But let's see what the following picks are gonna be. Is it gonna be a Zoltan? Are we going to see is it gonna be Badmar? Is he picking Badmar into this? Interesting. Okay, I can get with the Badmar. Unfortunately, I think Garanol just completely ignores Badmar, because The thing about Badmar is he's great against non-burst damage dealers, and on the right side we've got Ashlyn and we've also got Garanol as the AoE nukers, and those guys can hit. They can kill your, you know, your squishy DPS, and you won't even be able to get any value from the heal from Badmar because you die. And that's pretty much it. What is the last pick gonna be? Yeah, Ralph. We definitely see the Ralph. I would have been surprised if he didn't go with Ralph. But SSA Ralph is a great last pick on his side. I'd be banning the SSA, yeah, and I would also be banning the... On the left side, I think banning... I don't know. It was between Rosalie and Alessia. So we get the Rosalie, we get the Shark Andre ban. Going into our third match of this series. Who do you guys think is gonna win? Zep YouTube versus Sesawa. Gonna be a good one. So this is why I would have banned Alessia, because she's typically the, you know, built the faster one, and she's gonna go ahead and try to snipe your Ashlyn or control her up, which she has done. And then yeah, Ralph just goes ahead and gets the well, actually, hold on, I think he might have... Is that a misplay? No, that's not a misplay. Right? No, that's a misplay. I think that's a misplay on Zep's side. I would have gone for the buff strip on that Garanol. Tried to kill her. Because I think, you know, if Sesawa has good enough gears on his Garanol, especially with the attack down, he's about to nuke everybody right now. He is about to nuke the world. And, I mean, pretty muy everyone, well, two. He gets 2 kills. Not sure how this is gonna go though, because yeah, he's definitely gonna continue going for that Thor, because you can't let him sustain back up, right? You cannot let him get back to full health, otherwise you've lost the battle. Okay, and now we've got Alessia still alive a little bit. I mean, she's gonna be dead this round for sure. I would basic into Alessia. I would try to... Okay, no, he goes for the confirmed kill on Thor, and that's pretty much game. That was a great series. Oh my gosh. Congrats, Sesawa. Great game, both of you, Zep and Sesawa. And we're going to be going into game number 2. Alrighty, guys. We have our second matchup. It will be myself versus Han87, so... Let's see who the winner will be, and then potentially a third match. So far we've had Zep and Sesawa. Sesawa was the winner. I'm nervous, guys. I am very, very nervous. What is it gonna be? So first pick goes to Cordelia. That's okay with me, because I can just go... I think we go Halia. I'm really a fan of the Halia Atara pick. This leaves me with Royce as long as he doesn't steal Royce. Could potentially try to steal Royce, but I might not even bring a debuffer on my team, so it could be a wasted pick. Honestly, right now, I'm banning Cordelia for sure. 1000%. Goes with Aurea as well, so I'm gonna get even more value if I do pick the Royce, as long as he doesn't counter pick it. What is it gonna be? Is he gonna snipe his LD? He snipes Garanol. We absolutely go with Royce here. And then our last, but not least, we go with Light Yolanda. Because we do have Halia in there, we can get the S2 into Halia. Yeah. So far, I mean, we've got Royce to answer Cordelia and Aurea. We've got Halia to put pressure on. We've got mitigation from Atara, so I'm kind of leaning towards banning Garanol right now. Okay. So SSA, I'm gonna need a lot of burst damage. I am going to need a lot of burst damage on my side. And then let's go ahead and I'm not too worried. Oh, he does ban the Royce. So this might be a little tricky. We'll see. I mean, Halia basic into Light Yolanda. Oh no. Okay. Hold on. We should have banned Cordelia 1000%. Maybe. Let's see. Does he basic and try to finish? Does he basic and no? He morphs Atara for sure. And we are going to skill 2 here. Go for the kill on Bocce. I think we start working down Cordelia. We do have cleanse from Holy Yolanda as well. Unless he tries to kill Rick. Does he try to kill Rick? We still have mitigation from Atara, so I don't think he one-shots. He can't ult here. He's got to go for a stun. A basic on Halia. Has to. Okay. I think this is GG well played. Alright, going into game number 2. Let's see. I really like the Halia into Rick or Light Yolanda. It's a great combo because you can get 2 turns, 1 round. Okay. So match number 2 of this series, Twitchy versus Han. Guys, I don't know why, but I'm extremely nervous. I'm sure the more we'll do these tournaments, but the better. But right now, I'm a little nervous, guys, I'll be honest. I'm gonna steal his first pick, Cordelia, just so he can't really anticipate my draft. Just so we change up a little bit, because if I try to mirror the same thing, he can try to counter it a little bit. Does pick Halia. I think that's fine though. I think that's fine because I can go to Sheer. Cordelia to Sheer. I'm just trying to decide whether or not I go Atara. I don't know if he has one booked up or not. What is his second pick gonna be? Does grab the Royce, so that's great. What do we want to do? I might be inting with the Garanol pick, but we'll see. I'm just basically stealing his damage dealer because he picked her last match. I still do have Dark Ophelia, so he might be going for the Light Yolanda, but we'll see. No, he does go for the Dark Hazel. Okay, so I don't have Royce to... to do anything to him. I'm gonna need some burst damage. And then we do go for the Dark Ophelia pick, just to contest his Halia. Let's see. So far, on my side, I think I'm banning Royce. I think that's the absolute ban, just so Cordelia can kind of pop off. His ban is probably going to be Dark Ophelia if I were him. But then again, I mean, we'll see. We'll see how this goes. I think, no, we don't ban. We ban Royce for sure. And Cordelia can kind of pop off because, I mean, if he does ult here, if he does skill 2, Cordelia gets morph. If he does ult here, Tashir gets speed ups. Let us see. I think this is a GG well played. Do we kill the Mythasia? No, not quite. Okay. She comes back to life? Shit. We're in a little trouble now, maybe? Was not expecting that. Maybe I should have ulted into the Mythasia. Or I think we're okay, because we still have the damage mitigation on our side from Tashir. And she should move and hopefully strip somebody. I do have A5 Cordelia, so if he does skill 2 here, she's gonna pop. Or if she basics, Cordelia, no matter what, she's going. Alright, he's trying to work me down, but Tashir mitigation is kind of amazing. We could just skill 2 into our Garanol, and I'm pretty sure this is game now. There's no way it's not. So GG. Alright guys, so it looks like we actually have a double elimination for the final series, just because since we come up from the losers bracket, we have to win twice, and the winners, since they haven't lost at all, only have to win once. So we've got Zep versus Totoy, aka Puzzle. First pick goes to Alessia on Zep's side, and Puzzle's he loves turn 2, so he's probably gonna, we might even see Ralph, Rosalie, we might see a light Yolanda, we might see just some mitigation on the right side. So it looks like, if I were Zep, I mean, he's probably gonna go with his Liz. I think, yeah, Liz is a really solid pick considering Ralph might be going to Puzzle. We see a Thor, okay. See a Thor. What is the... We might see a Jocasta as well. I know Let uses heavy buffs to counter turn 2 teams pretty often. What are we going to see on the side of Zep? Might just be with the Eliz. He might just go with the Eliz here. Yeah, that's a solid pick. That is, I mean, she's great. For anybody, any new player, she is amazing. Oh my gosh, we could talk about Eliz in another video, but all season heroes are definitely worth it. They shine somewhere, somehow, in the end game. So we see a... Whoa. Wait. Okay, dude, Puzzle, you're scaring me for a second, bro. I thought he was about to disqualify himself with a double LD pick. Oh my gosh. So we see Dark, Andre plus Ralph. So best bruiser in the game, plus double mitigators. It's gonna be hard for Zep to really break this wall on the right side, to be honest. And then, I mean, it still looked like Puzzle has his Cordelia, so he might be last picking her if Zep doesn't go with the cleanser here, and she might just be a force ban, or he's just gonna have to deal with her, and it's not gonna be fun. So let us see. He's got the Kasim. He got. What is he gonna go for this last? Jocasta. Okay, Jocasta. I think Jocasta does cleanse the morph from Cordelia. It's just her cooldowns are kind of long, so you know if she gets a kill to reset her morph cooldown, it's definitely gonna be in trouble. But I still think Cordelia is a solid pick here. And then honestly, I would even just ban. What would I ban? I would ban. Oh my gosh, we were talking about this the other day, building Vance, because people like to bring heavy buffs into his team comps, and he did it. He built Vance up, so that's. I wish he wouldn't ban Vance, but okay, hold on. He doesn't ban Vance, so we're gonna see some Vance action today, ladies and gentlemen. It's been like 6 RTA seasons since he's been meta, but when he was very, very, very good. So, as soon as Jocasta pops buffs, Vance is gonna get a turn. He for sure. I mean, Vance is good into Thor and Liz as well. As long as he doesn't get killed here. Hold on. He cannot die. There's no way he one-shots this Vance, right? All right, cool. So Vance, I mean, he's got his trait that allows him to be killed based off of how much rage he's gotten. And okay, well, it's looking like Vance is down. Vance was not the most. I mean, I don't know. I think maybe he's got to go with like a triple Raider Vance or something, because that Vance didn't last on the battlefield for long. But I still feel like, you know, Shark Andre might be soloing this. He might be soloing this. If he can keep this Eliz CC'd. Can he keep this Eliz? No, he can't. Okay, so ult's gonna go off here. Cleanse. Eliz is going to. If I were him, I'd be ulting out this as. Oh, I don't know. I think Ralph is still the move. I'd still be ulting out the Ralph. Does he kill Ralph? Wait. Unless. Does he just straight up kill Ralph? Because if he does, that's kind of. Okay, no. That's what I thought was going to happen. If he killed Ralph there, that would have been like the 400th IQ move. But unfortunately, he doesn't. Yeah, he gets procced into his barrel state. And then. Yeah. So now it's SSA versus Thor. And you guys probably know who's going to win this. It's looking favorable on Puzzle's side right now. As soon as he kills this Jocasta, it's gonna be hard to come back. Because I don't think, I think what cooldown for Thor's ult is 3 rounds or 4 rounds. So he's not gonna be able to take that Ralph out anytime soon. So he's gonna be redirecting, soaking up that extra damage, helping his team sustain even more. And then he even comes back out of his barreled state, and yeah, it's looking like it's game over. So we are going to be going to match number 2. That was a good one. Match number 2 for Zep and Puzzle. First match does go to Puzzle. I'm always excited about my teammates winning, and we are starting the second match right now. Let's see who gets first pick. Okay, Puzzle gets first pick. Does he steal a Tara? If I were him, I definitely would, because she worked out for him last match. Zep gonna answer back with, what is he gonna answer back with? Who does he take? I mean, these players don't really have similar units, so that's the thing. You're really, especially in these RGB tournaments where you've only invested in a certain amount of heroes, you can surely just pick whoever you want. It's mainly just those OP supports or OP mitigators that you see traded back and forth, and then of course Cordelia, all of those OP RGB really. But we got Rosalie, we got Alessia, heavy fire on the left side. We've got Nero, Atara, a Liz as well. Hold on, I totally forgot that Puzzle has a Liz. I stand corrected, guys. These players have a lot of similar drafts. So we'll be having a good match today, hopefully. And now, what are we gonna see here? If I were him, Light Yolanda, right? Light Yolanda, you're not having to worry about the passive from Badmar proccing. Or you could just even I think maybe Badmar might be the ban. I'm not sure. Or maybe not be. I don't know. If his Nero can do enough burst damage to one-shot those DPS, Alessia and Rosalie, you won't even see the value from the heal from Badmar. So he's gonna have to be picking another cleanser. He's gonna have to pick another cleanser, otherwise Puzzle's gonna be banning Jocasta, because he's got the Onomaros in there. Or if Zep is planning on banning Onomaros. So let's see what he goes with. Let us see. Not a crazy amount of sustain on that right side for Puzzle, except for, you know, Dark Andre, who can fully get all of his HP back when he's at 10% health, because he just, you know, he's balanced, right? So he is banning SSA, and yeah, okay, so it was Jocasta ban, SSA ban. Onomaros is about to carry this match for sure. I'm not sure if Zep has been Onomaros before, but we'll have to see. Because, I mean, you could build Onomaros Triple Raider and just get a full team freeze if RNG is kind to you. And then Eliz can bat out whoever's not frozen. And that's always fun, right? You ult on Rose. Oh, you don't ult on Rosalie? I feel like I might have ulted on Rosalie. Unless, I mean, Eliz might have been dead there no matter what. I think saving the ult for fewer heroes to get more damage out is probably for the best. Good play, good play. And then Onomaros is just gonna, you know, like half hit anybody that is still crowd controlled up. And then also he has, oh gosh, he's just such a good epic right now. If you have to draft that double cleanse, or you have to be planning on banning that Onomaros. Otherwise it's just gonna end up looking like this. So Alessia does come back, but I think it's a little bit too late because we've got Nero, his abilities right up. He's ready to nuke everyone down. All right, so 2-0 for Puzzle and Zep. That was a great match. On to the next one. Next up, we've got Han versus Sesawa. So we're really getting this tournament ramped up. We're in the final series, the final series, right? Because double elimination, best of 3. Han versus Sesawa. Once again, Alessia, first pick for Sesawa. I think that's a great pick because Han does, he really likes his Cordelia. Although, if I were Sesawa, okay, never mind. I was gonna say if I were Sesawa, I'd be trying to grab Cordelia right now because she's a main counter for SSA. But I think you do cleanse. I think you do Royce. I think he drafts Royce here. Has to. And then he's gotta do some Atara. Oh, hold on. Wait, actually, hold on. Wait. So the ban, right now, if I were Sesawa, the ban is going to SSA. Because he's got 2 answers for Cordelia. He's gonna need... What is he gonna need? Oh, man, I'm kind of... I don't know, this draft is a little more favorable for Han's side since Sesawa's given up turn 1. He's committing to turn 2. It's really just gonna be it's gonna be on whether or not his Garanol can do enough damage to one-shot Dark Hazel. But we will see. So if I'm Han right now, I'm banning Royce. Sesawa has to ban Cordelia, 1000%, right? Because I mean, he did the same thing against our matchup. He does double control, anticipating the cleanse ban and getting at least one control through, but yeah, I think banning Cordelia is the move. So let us see. Good bans on both sides of the field. It's going to be a matter on whether or not this Garanol can do just an insane amount of damage here. She doesn't have any buffs besides Halia. Ralph, I mean, he's got his redirect, so he gets taken down to barrel state. You do have... I wonder if he has enough focus to taunt this Dark Hazel. What do you guys think? Does he have enough focus? Hold on, this actually might be an int. If I'm Han, I would go to strip that shield off of Ralph, personally. Yeah, I would go to strip that. Unless, I mean, he's gonna try to kill the Ralph with SSA. Ooh, sorry guys, I'm a little rusty. Not an SSA gamer, and he's actually quite popular in these tournaments. So I'm not sure, like, do you go for the ult on Ralph? Or do you go for the basic on Dark Hazel here, round 1, for the stun? But I guess you get 2 turns, so that's kind of OP. And it is looking like, I don't think he can burst his SSA down, so I think Sesawa is lost. Could be wrong. But SSA does win Thor. We saw it last match. What Sesawa needs to do, what Sesawa needs to be thinking about right now is, how can I not have to ban the Cordelia next match? And maybe he has Kelowna. Maybe he's got Jocasta. You just need a double cleanse. Oh, hold on. Not enough damage there, but that does heal block. Whoa. 1 second. I might even... Oh my gosh, did I doubt my teammate too early? Did I doubt my teammate too? Because does Dark Hazel... I don't know if his ultimate cooldown is back up, because he's gotten a few kills. He's gotten a few kills. Can't heal back up though, so this is... Oh, this is unfortunate. If he had some speed on his Dark Hazel, he'd win this for sure, because he'd be able to pop his ability. But right now, it's impossible for SSA to not win against. Yeah, this is a GG. Wow, that was an intense first match. Holy cow, this is gonna be the series. Now we are going into match number 2, so 1-0 Han. The pressure is on, ladies and gentlemen, or we go to match 3. So first pick goes to Han. He's grabbing that Cordelia, right? He is grabbing the Cordelia. Honestly, if I were Sesawa, I would almost try. If he doesn't grab Cordelia right now, I'm grabbing Cordelia. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. I think if he does not grab Cordelia, I am absolutely grabbing her. So you do Cordelia here. Cordelia, please grab that Cordelia. Oh my gosh, Lesia, Royce, no, it's not looking good. Alessia Royce, is this gonna be a replay? Are we gonna see Dark Hazel? Like, the thing about these players is they have very similar heroes built up. Both of them have SSA. Both of them have Royce, Cordelia, Alessia, Atara. So let us see. Cordelia, yeah, you definitely go with the Cordelia. She's so strong right now. You have to pick her. Or you have to bring double cleanse to answer her. That's really the only... That's the only winning condition that I could see for her right now. I don't know. So, third pick is going to go to... Alright. I feel like him going double control is... You already know that he's banning Royce. You already know it. So you plan your draft around that, right? Grabs, hold on. Grabs Garanol. Does he have Halia? If he has Halia, he can steal the Halia too, and then I would be banning out this Cordelia. Even if I get taunted from Halia. Oh, okay, never mind. Goes A5, Nero, and then Halia. So we are gonna see a speed race on the left side. But he doesn't have Garanol, so not like in a crazy amount of damage. Still has to be a Cordelia ban here. Has to be a Cordelia ban. Because if you're not bringing in the answer for her, you are banning her out. It's gonna be a matter on... I mean, this is just the same situation. Whether or not Garanol has enough damage. The match we saw previously, she did. Let's see if she does this time. If she can just get SSA to killable stages, we'll be in a better situation. But the thing is SSA is just such a monster, especially this one. He's got like 50k HP, so it's difficult going up against. And then we've got Nero for the big nuke as well. I think, yeah, you just pop it, right? And then you go for the strip on Garanol. I would go for the strip on Garanol, unless he knows he can taunt the Dark Hazel. Oh, the issue here is if you're playing Garanol without a speed booster or an initiator, you've got to put some speed on her. Otherwise, she's gonna be dead. She's not gonna be able to get off her turn, or she's gonna be CC'd. Any of that, because yeah, Ralph is dead here. Ralph is dead here. SSA, what do? You have to, I mean, do you pop your ult? You have to ult, otherwise you're just gonna get SSA basic and stunned up the entire time, because SSA is faster than you. Yep, you go basic on. Whoa, wait, what? Hold on, please resist. Oh, no resistance. It's man, we've lost. We have lost. Han he's won it. 2-0. Okay, so we're going to we're going to the third battle. Me versus Ox. The money is on the table right now. Oh my goodness. I hope you guys are looking forward to it. All right, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back. So this is the final match, all right, of this series. This is our second series against the Classy Butt Stuff team. McDonald's Lover, my team. Classy Butt Stuff, the other team. We won the first series. We're on the second series because we came from losers bracket, so we have to win this. This match will determine the fate, who wins this championship, basically. So let's get this started. I'm super nervous. I am not sure what to do. I think I'm gonna be sending him an invite, but yeah, going into this, I think Cordelia is going to be the main pick for me, at least. Maybe even Halia. I want to keep maintaining the pressure. Really want to maintain the pressure, especially since I know he's a kind of a turn 2 player with his Ralph, and I'm not sure if he has a Tara or not. Best of 3, so we've got to win 2. Can't be losing here. All right, I'm very nervous. I do get first pick, so that means I could just grab Cordelia right away. What is he gonna answer us with? What is he gonna answer us with? I know he likes Mathasia. I know he likes Garanol. I know he likes Alessia. He's got a really solid RGB selection. He's a super strong player. One of the strongest RTA players. Definitely top 3. Does pick the Halia. Okay. So he grabs my initiator. That's absolutely fine, because I think I could go to Sheer and be okay. Actually, do I steal the Garanol? This is what I'm trying to decide right now. Do I steal? I think I do. Well, I think I steal the Alessia, and then I think we go. I think we gotta go with Tara here. To be honest with you guys. I'm feeling maybe a Dark Ophelia this round to maybe contest his speed. Probably going to be banning, depending on if he goes Kelowna as well, I'll be banning the Royce out. So he does pick the Garanol. That's totally okay. So far, I'm leaning towards potentially a Alia ban right now. Yeah, potentially Halia ban. Because I think on his side, he will be banning Darkophilia out. Unless he goes with Nero here. Or he goes with Ralph. If he goes Ralph, I ban Ralph. Or actually, if he goes Ralph, I think I just ban... Who are we banning here? Maybe Royce? Okay, yeah. I think Royce is definitely the play because it was kind of a gamble. If he left in Cordelia, because now I can... Should be able to morph his who should we be morphing? Who should we be morphing? Let's see. We should be getting double morphs here. What does he do? Skill 3, skill 2. Have to get the Garanol out. Unfortunate that my Atara doesn't move before my damage dealers here, but it is okay, I think. Just want to work that Garanol down as fast as possible. Hopefully we can get a kill so we can reset the morph for Cordelia here. If he goes for ult, I don't know, maybe he stuns Rick. Maybe he stuns... Okay. I'm not too worried about it yet. See how we go. Who does he taunt? We have to be killing this morphs to reset our Cordelia. Otherwise we're kind of shit out of luck. The speed up on this SSA kind of sucks too. Speed down on our guys. And there we go. And we've won. There we go. Cordelia is super duper OP. Okay, I was nervous for a second. The nice thing is I didn't really need my damage dealer. Rick was a great bait that game. So we're going into our next match. Holy shenanigans. We're going into our next match. We're up. Going into the second match. He does pick Cordelia. Means I'm gonna go Alia plus Royce. Does he pick the Alessia here? I think that's a really strong pick, or I mean maybe his Gyarados not as super strong on his side just because I'm not sure if he has any more initiators for her. We will see though. Okay, picks SSA right off the rip. Always a super strong. He's probably one of the most popular LDs this entire tournament. He just brings so much to the table. He can solo your entire team. Counters debuffs completely. I honestly might even be banning him this right now. I might be banning him. Let's see. If we pick Garanol, if we pick... Who else do we need? Dun, dun, dun. I think if we pick Rick, we need burst damage for this SSA. And then the last pick we can probably do Light Yolanda or Dark Ophelia. So far, ban is between Ralph. It is between Ralph. Okay, so he's gonna try to race. I think this is a definitely a Dark Ophelia angle. Wants to race with the Andre. We could potentially snipe him out of the match pretty easily, pretty early on. And then goes with Aurea. Okay. So it is looking like he's gonna be banning Royce. So we ban Cordelia for sure. Have to ban her, otherwise we're shit out of luck. Snipe the Dark Andre. Do we kill Dark Andre, please? Not quite. He can potentially still come back, honestly. Like, this guy can solo our entire team, I think. Whether or not he can one-shot this Garanol with the ult. Or, Dark Ophelia. What is his game plan? Does he go for basic? Okay. And that's a GG. Heck yes! Alright, we won! We won! Let's go! GG 2-0. Alright, I mean, hopefully this tournament shows you guys how unbalanced some of the units are. I do hope, I hope you guys do enjoy the tournament because I had a lot of fun. I want to say thank you to Zatlux, and I want to say GG to Classy Butt Stuff, all the participants. Thank you to my team, to Toy and Sesawa. I hope you guys did enjoy. Make sure to like and subscribe. I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching.